bought you some of your favorite treats from downtown again. Nothing but the sweetest to spoil you. Today was a great day at work. I was able to give myself a hefty bonus thanks to the diligent care I put in at work, which, surprise, is the same amount of effort I would go through to pamper and spoil you, my darling. And now I finally get to spend the rest of my day with you. Where did you go? Your leather restraints are cut. You must have gotten hold of my scissors after I was done cutting your hair. But I made sure it was secured and... Oh, well, I can find the details later once I catch you. And I will find you, my darling. Oh, you think I don't know that you're still here? Come on. I know the basement door hasn't been opened since this morning, which was the last time I'd opened it to leave for work after her cuddle session last night. I had my ways to keep this place locked down. I'm going to give you a choice, dear. Simple one. Either you come out now, and not only will your punishment be less severe, I will also reward you by getting a few new books and cooking your favorite meal, so that you won't feel as terrible from the aftermath. Or you can be a stubborn brat and continue to hide from me, in which case what I already have planned will be much, much worse. It's in your court, dear. I'll let you decide which option you want until I find you, in which case I will assume your choice was the latter one. You'll only have yourself to blame when I'm done with you. Let the hunt begin. And by the way, darling, you might have noticed I didn't give you any option where you don't get punished. The fact is, you try to escape from me. If I let you off the hook, it will only embolden you to make more attempts to leave, and only surrender whenever you realize your current plan could no longer work. Instead, I'm trying to snip your little rebellious attitude in the bud before it can fully bloom into a problem. That said, if you do reveal yourself now, the punishment I will treat you with would definitely be less and softer if you don't give up. Remember, the time until I find you before the offer dries up. Plus, you get to enjoy a complimentary dish as a reward for being so good. The carpet feels so nice to walk on. It warms your feet and is comfortable to step on with your bare feet. If I ever let you out, I would feel safe knowing that you would be able to walk around the basement without discomfort. But if you tried to leave, you would have to walk in the forest for miles, getting your precious feet torn and shredded painfully by the twigs and rocks littered across the brown, dry floor. Or if it was winter, the cold biting into your skin and the snow quickly bringing down your body temperature would make you reconsider your choice. You know, I chose this floor because I bought you here in case You ever tried to hurt yourself? Like slamming your head or something like that? I mean, you do try to, by banging the back of your head onto the pillow, but just in case you ever broke free. Like now, you wouldn't be able to injure yourself as easily as you would have if I hadn't renovated. You know, this reasoning reminds me of an asylum with the padded rooms and restraint jackets for its patients. But considering how you're constantly trying to leave me, even though you know it's futile, I think you can be classified as insane. After all, the definition of insanity is the inability to realize that doing the same thing over and over again will always lead to the exact same result, which in this case is me refusing to let go. Are you Yandere? Oh, no luck. What about in here? You know, I'm kind of glad you weren't hiding in the closet. It would mean you either never watched a horror movie or never played hide and seek when you were young. But you know what? It kind of makes sense, considering your past. I never really had any friends growing up. Every close friend you ever made always moved away at the end of the year or at the beginning of summer break. Eventually, you just gave up trying to make friends. How sad. After all, you have such a wonderful personality and go out of your way to help acquaintances no matter how small the problem was. Whether it be a dropped pencil to giving them a genuine project advice when you weren't even in their group. You would even risk getting caught cheating by guiding your classmate to the right answer on the test without giving it to them directly, in the hopes that they would actually learn how to think critically and use the given information to solve the problem. Even when you graduated and as a result became more isolated, you still kept your spirit. I was watching you when you came across a hurt little stray cat. You let it inside your parents' house, sheltered from the rain, and gave it warm milk. You knew your parents would be angry, and you knew you couldn't keep it. But instead of abandoning it back onto the streets, you brought it to a shelter where you would visit every day you were free until it got adopted. I don't know anyone who would go that far for such a small animal. Kindness is one of the reasons why I love you so much. You know, I have a feeling that whenever you were at the shelter, you subconsciously wanted to be adopted, just like the cat, to be pampered and spoiled for the rest of your life without any worries, by a loving woman who would take care of everything. I should know. I was there with you whenever you went to the shelter. Someone who would never make you feel alone. Someone who would keep you safe. Someone who would find you. Oh, don't struggle, darling. You're only gonna delay the inevitable. Oh, come on. I know you're frightened. You should be. You should have taken my deal, darling. It would have been a lot easier for you. But now that you're pinned and your arms are crossed, you might as well just give up. Oh, your floppy legs are just the cutest. I remember back when I was taking you to my car. Oh, hands tight and perfectly covered mouth. Did a pretty good job at securing your legs. You ended up breaking them and in the same desperate kicks as you are right now. In fact, I use it as a sort of scale to say how much of control I have. Your floppy kicks right now is the last stage in resistance before I have you completely. Come on. This next part is going to be a bit scary and unpleasant, but I have to do this in order to put you back in bed, replace the leather bonds you destroyed. I chose leather as they were more comfortable than cuffs, chains, or rope, but I guess it'll have to change. Keep your head still for me, love. There. Everything will be okay. Now, this part is going to be a little uncomfortable, but don't worry, you're going to feel just a little pinch. See, darling, it wasn't that bad. If you had chosen to come out, you would already be done with half your punishment. It will only take a few minutes before you go under. But just know that even though you made me really mad today, I still love you so much. Now, rest your eyes. I love you. Oh, you're finally awake. Let me set the book down and I'll explain the changes I've made in the system. First off, I decided I wasn't going to replace the leather restraints with another material. Sure, I did take out the old ones you broke, and in their place installed newer, more robust leather bands from downtown, but effectively they're the same, only stronger. Instead, I have added 3 new belts that would tighten the strap, holding your body down much more effectively than just the hand and leg leather padded cuffs I was using before. I truly did take inspiration from those mental asylums. Thank you so much for putting that thought into my head. Now, the last major addition is currently wrapped around your neck. A little petite collar engraved on its front. It states, "Property of Luna." Don't fret, dear. I'm not going to use it. At least, not right now. During the punishment, then we will get to see it in action. But I need you to be fully awake and sharp to really teach you a lesson. I can't perform it right now, since you're still under the effect. Plus, you need to be fully conscious, so that you could explain to me how you broke out in the first place. But the most important reason being because of your weakened state. It might cause some permanent damage to your body and can't be healed by my touch. It is much safer to wait it out before I begin. So you should take the time to prepare yourself for what's going to happen. For now, let the lingering effects lull you into sleep. I'll be with you all the way, keeping you safe. I know I stated this after I gave you the injection, but I truly do love you. I'll always love you. Everything I do is for you. This way, you're mine. Oh, I love you, darling.